Yeah, India Uniform 1, Sierra Victor Hotel. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm on about 20 kilometres southeast of the City of London. 20 kilometres southeast of the City of London. I'll give you your report in a moment and I'll also give you some technical details. Back to you, India Uniform 1, the Sierra Victor Hotel. This is Mike Zero, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, your report here is 5757. My name is Franco, Franco. My QTH is northwest of Italy, near the French border between Turin and Austria, Wales. Okay, good signal, not QRM in this band, not good propagation, but your signal is very nice, very good. Mike Zero, Juliet, Charlie Fox, India Uniform 1, Sierra Victor Hotel.
Yeah, Italy Uniform 1, Sierra Victor Hotel, M0, JCF returning. Well, Franco, nice to meet you today on 10 metres. Your signal, peaking 5 and 6, QSB is dropping you to just 5 and 1, but still perfectly readable, still readability 5. I also have some radar noise, some military maybe radar noise on and off on this frequency, and I am hearing it on 10 metres, but the band does seem to be open for sporadic E between us. I'm getting a short skip, Italy, Spain, and some other Europeans. But the QSB is very fast. Today, Luigi, I'm using an old transceiver, a Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra. I'm using 100 watts from the radio, and the antenna is very simple, just a 5/8 wave vertical. That's the story, Franco. Back to you. In Italy Uniform 1, Sierra Victor Hotel, this is Mike Zero, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, my working conditions are Yaesu FT710 and the vertical multiband antenna in the garden. And possible to fix another antennas in the roof. Not enough space, very close, another house close nearby my home. Okay, back to you, Mike Zero JCF, India Uniform 1, Sierra Victor Hotel. The temperature is in more or less 19 degrees, several thunderstorms around, not here, but around. And after 3 weeks, we fight with the weather, the strange weather in the spring. Okay, back to you.
Yeah, totally understand, Franco. Your signal now peaking about 5 and 7, but was still the big QSB. Today, the Whiskey X-ray here, it looks like you have English weather, and today we have Italian weather, because today 25, maybe 26 degrees here at my QTH. Beautiful blue skies, and just very, very hot, very sunny. We haven't seen any rain for 3 or 4 weeks so far, but there has been thunderstorms across southern England this week, but none at my QTH. I could hear thunder 2 nights ago, and I also heard on the radio, I could hear the lightning as well. But yeah, it looks like that summer is coming. It's very dry for us this spring, but I'm sure being English weather in the summer, it will just rain. It always does. But your antenna's working well, Franco. It's working well. It's as I say, peaking 5 and 7. I think this is a very short-lived sporadic E. So I'll try to make some more contacts, and I hope to get you in the logbook again. I'm just checking now just to see if we've worked before. but it seems like we hadn't. I thought maybe we had. But anyway, take care. I wish you and your family good luck. Best wishes for 2025, and hopefully we'll speak again. So until the next time, I'll listen for your final, but I wish you 73. So grazie mille, old friend. Grazie mille and adios amigo mio. Is that adio amico mio? Oh, whatever. My Italian is very, very bad. Your English is fantastic. Bye-bye, old friend. 73. Ciao.
Okay, thank you very much for my best English, but I have a rust in the brain because I don't practice every day when I was in service, of course, but now I try to. Okay, have a nice weekend. We are in the middle of the week, but have a nice weekend and see you next time. Mike 0 JCF, India Uniform 1, Sierra Victor Hotel, 73.
Yeah, grazie mille, Franco. Take care, good luck. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Italy Uniform 1, Tango Kilo Mike.
Yeah, Italy, Uniform 1, Tango, Kilo, Mike. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark, Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast from the City of London. I'll give you your report and some details on the next over. But Italy, Uniform 1, Tango, Kilo, Mike. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Questelle, my friends. My name is George from center of Turin, northwest Italy. Your signal real is 59 real in Turin, Italy. Very, very good modulation. Over.
Yeah, thank you, George in Turin. It's a very good signal from you. 5 and 9, I'm very happy. Your signal peak 5 and 6. Your signal peaked 5 and 6 with QSB again, like your countrymen before you, down to 5 and 1. Big QSB on this sporadic E this afternoon. But the radio that I'm using, George, is Kenwood Tango Sierra 830 Sierra, 100 watts, and my antenna is 5/8 wave vertical. How do you copy, George? IU1 TKM M0 JCF.
Questelle, my friends, very, very good your modulation. My condition of work is IESU FT710 and 100 whiskey, and vertical antenna for 10 and 11 meters over.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, my antenna was a CB antenna from the 1980s, and it's still working. It's still up on the wall and still operating. Well, fantastic to work you today, George. I won't hold it because of the QSB, and sporadic E is never very long. So hopefully we catch you again, and I like to wish you and your family your very best 73 and good luck for 2025. And I'll just say for now, grazie mille, old friend. Grazie mille, and adio amico mio. Good luck, bye-bye. 73, ciao, ciao.
Questelle 73, good luck, and thank you for the contact. 73, good luck.
Grazie mille, QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. I think I had an Echo Charlie 1 mobile. The Echo Charlie 1 mobile, again, please. Yeah, Echo Charlie 1, the Mike Uniform Kilo stroke mobile. Not very strong today, old friend, but I have you in the logbook. I'll give you a report on the next over, and I'll also give you some details. Nice to work you, sporadic E today. My name is Mark, that's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I am 20 kilometres southeast from the City of London. I'll give you your report on the next over. Back to you, EC1 MUK, a mobile. This is M0 JCF.
Okay, Mark, 73 to you. My phone is Delta. Kilo. Again, Delta Charlie 1, Mike Uniform Kilo, and the name is Uli, like Uniform Lima India.
Okay, got you. Frequency is in use, sir. The frequency is in use. I am in QSO with Germany. Please, can you QSY? Apologies, old friend. We did have somebody also come up on the frequency and he was whistling, but no problem. I've got your call sign correct now. You are Delta Charlie 1, Mike Uniform Kilo, and you are in, well, I know you're mobile, so maybe you're not in your city, but Ulrich, I did hear you also spell your name for me. You're not very strong, Ulrich. You're about 5 and 3 with QSB, but there is some good sporadic short skip contacts today, and mainly from the Italy, but I am hearing Spain, which is why I mistakenly thought you were Spain. But you're peaking 5 and 3 to me today. I'm using a Tango Sierra 830 Sierra by Kenwood, an old hybrid radio, 100 watts from the radio, and the antenna is a 5/8 wave vertical. Back to you, Ulrich. Delta Charlie 1, Mike Uniform Kilo mobile. This is M0 JCF listening.
Okay, at the moment I'm on the highway, about 20 kilometers near Augsburg, that's on the German side, and I'm driving home on the highway. And only with the TV antenna is about 40 centimeters. It's not very long, but I make 150 watts about.
Yeah, DC1M UK Mobile, M0 JCF returning. Well, you drive safely on the highway there, Ulrich. I know with your speed limit you can go as fast as you like, but not operating a radio. Your 706 working well, especially using just a 40 centimetre antenna, but 150 watts is what I understood. Excuse me. I won't hold it with you because the QSB did drop your signal to 4 and 1. It was just 4 and 1. So there is QSB plus your mobile. It could also be that you're moving and changing position. Ulrich, great to get you in the logbook today. I won't hold it. I'll let you drive safely, and hopefully one day we can speak when you're at your home QTH. So can I wish you and your family a very good afternoon, and Alice good, mein Freund, and 73. Bye-bye.
I'm driving home. Bye-bye. Next time.
Yeah, take care, Ulrich, and great to hear you mobile. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. And nothing is heard. CQ, CQ, CQ10, CQ, CQ, CQ10, CQ, CQ, CQ10, CQ, CQ, CQ10, 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 CQ10. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. 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 Calling CQ10, CQ10, CQ10. Okay, I got a number 5, and I think I got a Tango in there, but that was all I could hear. I could only hear the number 5, and I could only hear the letter Tango. You were very, very weak, sir. You were just a 2 and 1 on the call-in. You were just a 2 and 1. So I will listen for that call sign again and try to give you a report better than 2 and 1. But you are very, very weak. For your logbook, my name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London. So back to you with the number 5 and the letter Tango in the call sign. This is M0 JCF listening. Okay, I got Tango November 5 with a Tango. So Delta, apologies. Delta November 5 with a Tango. I'm missing one letter, and I know that you are QRP. Your last transmission, again, just 3 and 1, because I missed that letter. I'm just missing a letter, but I've got Delta November 5 with a Tango, and you are QRP. Today I'm using 100 watts. I'm using an old transceiver. It's a Kenwood Tango Sierra 830 Sierra, and my antenna is a 5/8 wave vertical. So a very simple antenna. I understand you're probably in Germany, but without the call sign, I'm just missing a few details. So let me get that call sign and we can improve that report. But at the moment, just 3 and 1. Back to you, sir.
Thank you. Delta November 9, Tango X-ray. The letter is 9. 9 Tango X-ray QRP 5-7.
Yeah, Delta November 9, Tango X-ray, QRP. Thank you for the 5 and 7. You just peaked about 5 and 5 momentarily, very fast QSB. So you came up on the call-in to 5 and 5, then immediately the QSB dropped your signal like a stone, old friend. But I do have you in the logbook. As I say, the name this side is Mark. I'm in the southeast of England, and I'm using old and simple equipment, but I do have you in the logbook. I have you in the logbook 5 and 3, but immediately your signal dropped down to just sort of about 3 and 1 again. So very difficult, but you are in the logbook. Let's see if I can still hear you. Delta November 9, Tango X-ray QRP station. This is M0 JCF.
Delta November 9 Tango X-ray. Operator is Alex Alpha Lima Echo X-ray. I'm here in the park and we'll start now POTA activation. Mike 0J Juliet Charlie Victor here. Delta November 9 Tango X-ray. Thank you for the contact 73.
Yeah, correction on my last letter. It's a Foxtrot. My last letter, Foxtrot. But I understand you're operating POTA, Alex, and you peaked 5 and 7, and then the signal just fell down again. So great to get you. I will log you 5 and 3 today, Alex, but great to get the POTA station. I don't collect POTA, so it's not a problem with the number, but great to get you in the logbook, and I hope to work you again. Alice, good, mein friend, and 73, auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you.
Yeah, 73, Alex. Somebody, possibly Oscar Hotel, you're calling. I missed you. I do have some radar, some military radar, QR Mexico, and Alex was signing off. So please go again, sir, with the Oscar Hotel, I believe, in the call sign.
TSL, this is Hotel Bravo 9, India Oscar Hotel. Hotel Bravo 9, India Oscar Hotel, calling from Zurich, Switzerland. QSL?
Yeah, Hotel Bravo 9, India Oscar Hotel. Thanks for calling in today. Peaking 5 and 6 to me. Peaking 5 and 6. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London. Today using an old Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra radio. 100 watts or just under 100 watts from the radio, and the antenna is very simple, a 5/8 wave vertical. So nice to hear you in Switzerland today. HB9IOH, this is M0 JCF.
QSL. Yes, cool. Thanks a lot for reply. Yes. Your call sign again, please. You're 5'9", you're 5'9". Great signal, absolutely perfect. Full frequency match, no problem. I'm coming with a UAZU FT991A, currently only 40 watts TX, QSL, and giving you a call sign. Thanks a lot.
No problem, HB9IOH. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, and thanks for the 5 and 9 from your FT991 Alpha. 40 watts, doing a great job. 3 dB down on my signal, and you're still hitting me 5 and 6 or thereabouts. Sporadic E's like that though. It's fast, it's big QSB, and then it's gone. So always great to get Switzerland in the logbook. You're my first Switzerland contact for some months now. Back to you, sir. HB9 IOH. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
QSL, nice to meet you too. Yes, currently 10-meter frequency is quite volatile, isn't it? Normally, especially for CW, you know, 10-meter is really volatile, unbelievable. Sometimes it's really dead, and then suddenly it pops up and it goes again. 20-meter is also volatile currently, especially on CV. Here from Switzerland, it seems to be a little bit strange, but I think in Great Britain you have a better position. You're on an island, and there you have the sea around, isn't it? Yes, thank you so much, Mike 0JCF from Hotel Bravo 9 India Oscar Hotel, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Adrian, QSL. Well, 10 meters has been very, very good for DX the last few years, really, but the last few weeks it has actually been abysmal. I've had contacts from South America, South Africa and Indonesia, so all of the countries south of the equator, but absolutely nothing north of the equator. Maybe 1 or 2 Caribbeans, which is near the equator, but anyway. When Sporadic E arrives, I always look forward to it, Adrian, because it gives me a great opportunity to speak to Europeans on 10 meters. 40 meters, no problem. Talk to Europeans all day and all night. But yeah, 10 meters Sporadic E can be quite a challenge as well. But I enjoy it. And this afternoon so far, my stations calling me have all been in the north of Italy. They've been in Germany, southern Germany, and now Switzerland, so we can get a good idea that the Sporadic E cloud is probably over southern Europe. I did hear some Spanish stations as well, so there should be, now that the word is alive and everyone knows there's Sporadic E, the band will probably liven up and get very crowded very quickly until the Sporadic E dissipates. Back to you, HB9 IOH M0 JCF.
QSL. Now it's unbelievable. You bring me about 9 plus 10. It is right, you're sitting in front of me. Unbelievable currently. Absolutely great. Nice to meet you. And of course, yes, 10 meter will be over in the next 3 years. Probably it will be totally quiet. Then we have to move to 20 and 40, of course. I think our son is going on holiday then. That's the case. Thank you so much. 73 and have a nice afternoon. Stay healthy. I give it back to you for the final. M0VTSF from HB9 India Oscar Hotel. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Adrian, always a pleasure, and I really enjoy these short skip contacts on 10. But yeah, we give it a few more years, and then I'll probably find another hobby again. I always do. Maybe I'll go back to motorcycles. Take care. I wish you and your family very best, 73, and hopefully we'll work very, very soon, I'm sure. Good luck, and 73, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You will find me on courset.com as well. Have a nice day and stay healthy, and all the best from Hotel Bravo 9 India Oscar Hotel, QRT.
Yeah, you take care. Good luck and bye-bye. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Delta Alpha 6 in your uniform kilo.
I believe if I've written this down correctly, I have Delta Alpha 6, India Uniform Kilo. Hopefully those letters are in the right way. But a very good afternoon, old man. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'll give you a report on the next over. But you were nice and loud. A readability 5, no problem. But I'll give you a signal report. I'm 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London in the county of Kent. So over to you, and hopefully I've got the call sign right. Delta Alpha 6, India Uniform Kilo, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Roger, Roger. Thank you, Mark. You're an honest 5'9". Your name is Kevin. QGH is around north from Munich in Germany. It's very much QSB right now, so you're kind of dropping from 5'9" to 5'5" and all over again. Yeah, thanks for making you.
Frequency is in use, sir. The frequency is in use. I think somebody called CQ. The frequency is in use. Please, can you QSY? No problem. DA6 IUK M0 JCF. Yeah, your signal report 5 and 5, peaking 5 and 5, and then instantly big QSB. The needle dropped to the floor. It did not move, and you dropped to 5 and 1. We can't give you a 5 and 0, but the needle wasn't moving. But yeah, it's the radio I'm using today is a Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra. I'm running 100 watts or just under 100 watts on 10 meters from this radio, and the antenna is very simple. It's just a 5/8 wave of vertical, so absolutely nothing to report. There's nothing difficult. There's nothing you know, like complicated. A very simple station today. Back to you, DA6 IUK M0 JCF.
All right, Mark. Roger, Roger. Yeah, you were having some USB again, but I heard you like 5.6 and 5.7 again. Very nice beat. I also have a very yeah, small, simple station at 100 watts. Yeah, nice to hear you. Things are sporadic going on now. So, Mike 0 GCF, Delta Alpha 6 YUK.
Yeah, DA6 IUK M0 JCF. Well, you know what, your signal went from one extreme to the other. Then it became very, very difficult to hear you. You literally dropped down to about a 2 and 1. So I won't hold it with you today because it is sporadic E and it can come and go very, very quickly. It also this is why as well people keep jumping on the frequency, and then I have to tell them it's in use. It's becoming more and more common now, so definitely more people getting on 10 meter sporadic E. But can I wish you and your friends and your family a very, very best wishes for 2025 73, and I say alles gut and auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Take care, good luck, thank you again.
All right, Mark, thank you. Greetings to you and your family as well. Have a good day and many more contacts. Mike 0, thank you very much. Bye-bye, 73.
You're very welcome, sir. Good luck. Bye-bye. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Hotel Bravo 0, Yankee India Golf.
Yeah, Hotel Bravo 0, Yankee India Golf. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Very good afternoon to you, sir. My name is Mark. That's Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo. I'll give you your report and I'll give you technical details on the next over. But you're very strong and you definitely readability 5, but report on the next over. HB0, YIG. This is M0, JCF.
Roger, Mark. Thank you very much. It is Hotel Bravo 0, Yankee India Golf. The name is Ivo, India Victor Oscar. India Victor Oscar. A very nice short skip propagation at the moment between England, Fitzcap, Kent, and Lichtenstein, the Principality. You are 5 and 7, 5 and 5 to 5 and 7, a little bit QSP, but readability is 100%, and I don't have any QRM, but a lot of QSP at the moment. Mike 0, Julius Charlie Foxtrot, here is Hotel Bravo 0, Yankee India Golf.
Yeah, HB0, YIG, M0, JCF. Well, Evo, very, very good news to hear you from Liechtenstein today. Not a big country. Principality is it, I believe. Not even a country, it's a principality. But anyway, I don't have many contacts from Liechtenstein. Maybe 3, maybe 4. You may be number 5, Evo. So very good to get you in the logbook. You're peaking 5 and 7, Evo, and with the QSB dropping down to about a 4 and 1. And the QSB on the sporadic E at the moment is very, very fast and very deep. So I won't hold it too long for you, but I will tell you my conditions today. It's an old transceiver Evo. It's a Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra, and it's about 100 watts, just under 100 watts from the radio. And the antenna's very simple, just a 5/8 wave vertical. So that's the story, Evo. If you can give me your details, it'd be very much appreciated. HB0 YIG M0 JCF.
Roger, Mark. Thank you very much, and congratulations for your setup, the Trio, with a little bit over 100 whiskeys, and your quite simple antenna is making a great job. There is some QSP, so you are dropping down sometimes, and then you are going up to 5 and 7 again. So I hope you can still hear me. I'm using a Yesu an ICOM IC7800, ICOM IC7800, and the antenna is a 5-element monoband Yagi beam, 5-element monoband Yagi beam. 73 is to you, many thanks for a short contact, and I wish you and your family all the best. 73 here from the Principality of Liechtenstein.
Absolutely fantastic, Evo, and that antenna certainly doing all the hard work for us today. Yeah, big QSB, peaking 5 and 7, and the needle dropping to the floor. But that's what makes it fun, Evo. Wish you and your family, 73, good luck, and have a very, very peaceful 2025, and hope to work you again, and you can be my contact number 6 in the future. Take care, good luck, bye-bye. QRZ, this is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Okay, Delta Hotel 3, ending Tango. Several stations calling. Please, can you QRX? I will get to you very quickly. I won't hold it too long. The Delta Hotel 3, ending Tango. Please go ahead. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Echo Alpha, number 3, Kilo Tango. Ecuador, America, number 3, Kilo Tango.
Very good afternoon, dear friend Mark. Name here is Chris, like Charlie, Hotel Romeo India Sierra, QD8 here. You're 5'9", plus, and a very, very good modulation from your side. Mark, mic microphone, microphone back to you. Mike, you, Charlie. Mike, Juliet, Charlie, Hotel 3, Sierra Alpha.
Okay, Delta, right, Echo Alpha 3 Kilo Tango. Please stand by, sir. Please stand by. I'm talking to Delta Hotel 3 Sierra and question mark Tango. You're just 5 and 1, sir. You're just 5 and 1 today. But I do have you in the logbook. I just need to complete your call sign. Your signal is not strong and other stations were calling on top of you. Unfortunately, it happens. That's sporadic E. That's how it it works. But I'm using an old Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra, 100 watts, and I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. So the Delta Hotel 3 Sierra and question mark. If you give me the call sign again, I won't hold it because your station was weak today. But great to get you in the logbook. So Delta Hotel 3 Sierra question mark Tango. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Delta Hotel 3 Sierra Alpha Tango. Sugar America, Texas. Santiago, America, Texas. Sugar Alpha Tango is the suffix. Dear friend, I have just now only one output. 10 watt output into a trap dipole indoor, my dear friend. Okay, Mark, thank you very much for this nice talk. Your family, and hope to meet you soon again. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. This is Delta Hotel 3 Sierra Alpha Tango 73. All the best. Bye-bye, Mike.
DH3SATM0JCF saying goodbye. Your 10 watts, your QRP station and dipole, peaking 5 and 3, but not holding it there. But I do appreciate you calling in. Absolutely fantastic. Look forward to working you again, old friend. And I say, alles gut and auf Wiedersehen. Take care. Bye-bye. The Echo Alpha 3 Kilo Tango. Are you still there, sir?
Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, Echo Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for waiting for me. Your signal just 5 and 1, just 5 and 1. Big QSB dropping you down to 3 and 1. So the readability is going up and down. Not a big signal today, but sporadic E is like that, old friend. I won't hold it with you today. We'll work again, I'm sure, in the near future, but I'm using just 100 watts into a 5/8 wave vertical, and the signals today from Spain have been weaker than Italy, Germany, Lichtenstein and Switzerland. But I do have you from Spain on sporadic E today. So can I wish you and your family 73, and I say gracias mi amigo, and hasta la vista. Back to you.
Many thanks for the concert. Many thanks. I'm plugging one hand to watch to the rotary right Austin 10. 73 months. 73 all the best. Mike 0, Japan, Canada, Florida, TS-830S. Bye-bye, Mark. Many thanks.
Gracias mi amigo, and hasta la vista. QRZ, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Nothing is heard, nothing is heard. CQ10. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. CQ10. CQ10.
Very good afternoon to you. Your report is very good. 5-9 plus 5, over.
Oh, thank you. You're also 5 and 9 plus 5 and very stable. I've been CQing a little bit down the band, and it was very unstable. Lots of contacts, but very unstable on the QSB. But my name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. You're 5 and 9 plus 5, and I'll give you technical details on the next over if you require them. Back to you, sir.
All right, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. This is Delta Lima 6, Charlie Delta returning. Nice to meet you, Mark. My name is Gilbert, like Golf India Lima, Bravo Echo Radio Tango. Gilbert is the name here, and the location is not very far away from Mannheim and Heidelberg City in the southwestern part of Germany. Copy you very well here, also 5 plus, and 5.9 plus 5 dB here. Without any problems, and good audio. Not exactly on the frequency, I think, but no problem. When I clarify you have got a very clear audio quality. I'm running here an ICOM IC7610. The power is 400, yes, 400 whiskies power, and the antenna is an OptiBeam called OB10-5M. 3 elements working here on this band, approximately 18 meters above the ground at the moment, and turns into your direction. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. This is Delta Lima 6, Charlie Delta.
Yeah, Delta Lima 6, Charlie Delta, M0, JCF returning. Well, Gilbert, it's no wonder that I might be drifting slightly off frequency. Unlike your 7610, 400 watts and your OptiBeam, you got 3 elements pointing my way for 10 meters. I'm the other end of the scale. I'm using 100 watts. My antenna is very simple, just a 5/8 wave vertical, but probably the reason I'm drifting very, very slightly, unlike your 7610, my radio is 45 years old. It's a first generation trio, Kenwood Trio, Tango Sierra 830 Sierra. So it's an old hybrid radio from around about 1980-81 thereabouts, but it is the very first of the model. They went for a few cosmetic changes over the years, but this is one of the first. And I know the history of it. You know, it's got a very good history, been very well looked after. So yeah, please forgive me, old man, for the frequency being slightly off. It does also drift. As I'm using it, it will drift. But anyway, listen, Gilbert, you've had many calling you when I called in, so I won't hold it because Sporadic E is very short-lived today. I've been working further down the band, calling CQ myself. Many contacts from northern Italy, Lichtenstein, Switzerland, and a lot out of Germany, and just one out of Spain, northern Spain. So, there are the contacts are there, but they're very short-lived. So I won't hold it because I do tend to speak a long time. So can I wish you and your family a very best 73. I say alles Gute, mein Freund, and auf Wiedersehen. Good luck, bye-bye.
Yeah, Roger, fantastic. You're peaking 20 dBs over 9 here at the moment. Absolutely good. Outstanding signal report. Yeah, okay, I think your transceiver is nearly in the same age than me. Hi. I was born in 1980. It's normal that a transceiver in this age drifting a little bit, because I drifting also a little bit from time to time. Hi. All right, have a great day, Mark. Thank you for coming in, and have a great day. 73, good DX, and enjoy the propagations. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox, DL6CD.
Alles Gute and auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
Auf Wiedersehen, bye-bye. And QRZ from Delta Lima 6, Charlie Delta, standing by for any call.
This is Delta Kilo 0, Radio Uniform Sierra.
Yeah, Delta Kilo 0, Radio Uniform Sierra. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Thanks for coming back to me today, old man. Very nice to hear you on Sporadic E on 10 meters. The name this side is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm in the southeast of England, in Kent, about 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London itself. I'll give you a report on the next over, and I'll give you some technical details if you'd like. A Delta Kilo 0, Romeo Uniform Sierra. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, Mike 0,
Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, this is Delta Kilo Zero, Radio Uniform Sierra returning. Dear Mark, thank you very much for the information. There's a strong QSC on the frequency, typically for sporadic A, but the signal was picking up to 5 and 9, a strong signal, but it went down to S0 at the end of your transmission. So I wonder how you can copy me. My name is Bruno, like Bravo, Romeo, Uniform November, Oscar, and we are located in southwest Germany, a town called Memmingen, like Mike, Echo, Mike, India, November, Golf, Echo, November, and this is the club station of Rode and Schwarz, a manufacturer of electronic measurement device and secure communication. My personal call sign is Delta Lima 1 Golf Golf Yankee. Working condition on this end is a Kenwood transceiver, a TS-930S, and commercial Rode and Schwarz antenna, 19-element logarithmic periodic antenna, in meanwhile peeking into your direction. So see how you copy, Mark. Golf, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, this is Delta Kilo 0, Radio Uniform Sierra.
Yeah, Delta Kilo 0, Radio Uniform Sierra, Bruno at Roden Schwartz. Yeah, and I do have your personal call sign, DL1GGY. Thank you for that, Bruno. Yeah, copying you very well. 5 and 7. The QSB, not so strong from you at this time. You're peaking 5 and 7, maybe dropping 1 or 2 S points. I have been operating for the past hour or so on 10 meters, working sporadic E, and to start with, the QSB was really quite severe. I was working stations 5 and 7, and they were dropping down to 3 and 1, but the grouping shows there's a sporadic E cloud, I'm assuming over southern Europe or thereabouts. I've been getting northern Italy, Switzerland, Lichtenstein, a lot out of Germany, and northern Spain, but none from France yet. So I just assume that the sporadic E cloud is over southern Europe. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but your log periodic is obviously doing all of the heavy lifting. This side, I'm only using a 5/8 wave vertical, so an old converted CB aerial that I use on 10 and 12 meters, but it works best on 10, but it will work on 12 meters with a tuner. 100 watts or just under 100 watts today, and the radio is a first generation Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra, an old hybrid radio, so it's 45 years old or thereabouts, 43, 44 years old, so it's performing absolutely fantastically today. And I switched on the radio, I heard one station from northern Italy calling, so after speaking to him I decided to move frequencies and call CQ. As I say, lots of stations on the E cloud, and then I decided to do something else for 10-15 minutes, and then came back, found a spare frequency and decided just to call again, just to confirm the conditions. And there you are, Bruno, calling back to me. So DK0RUS M0 JCF.
We had no problems continue the signal trading about 3 S units, but all the time it's readable, and we just watched your picture on the QRZ.com looking at your TS-830S, so this is I think one generation behind our TS-930 or earlier than our TS-830S, and we just wondered about what it looks like a cylinder on the equipment that above the microphone. There's some strange object. Looks like a motor cylinder. Maybe you can tell us what it is. We have 3 hams here at the club station. We have our usual monthly meeting at the club station and doing some QSO here. So Weather condition here in southwest Germany today, it was nice, or it is a nice day, it's a blue sky, but we have a cold wind, an eastern wind, so it's not that comfortable outside. But weather condition for the solary power supplies, it's a good weather, cold and bright sunshine, so but not really enjoyable for being outside at the moment. So, microphone back to you, Mark. This is Delta Kilo Zero, Radio Uniform Sierra.
Yeah, DK0 RUSM0 JCF are returning, and yeah, do you know what, Bruno? I had to check my QRZ page. It is very much out of date. The microphone that you can see with the TS-830S station, that was the complete station that I had and still have. It's the Mike Charlie 50. It's an MC50 by Kenwood. I do have several Kenwood microphones, the MC50, MC60 and a few others. This MC50 came with the radio that you see in the picture. Now that was a second generation TS-830S, and I actually sold that one after many years. I sold that radio about 4 weeks ago. The radio that I'm using at the moment came from a radio club member. He'd had it from new and very, very well looked after. So I'm using that particular radio, and that is the first generation, so it's the first of the TS-830Ss. And in fact, I have one next to me that's not connected. I had until 4 weeks ago 3 TS-830Ss. I sold one. I'm about to sell another one. Yeah, I like to collect old radios, Bruno. Old radios, old radio equipment, anything like that. And in fact, just a week ago, I was using a World War II RCA AR-88 receiver, and with that's from early 1940s, and I was using that with a top band transmitter from the 1960s. So you can see I'm very much into my old equipment, but I must update the QRZ page, because as I say, in that photograph that you see with the TS-830S, to the left you'll see a TS-700 2 meter band analog radio, SSB AM FM, and that has also been sold. So you can see I buy radios, I use the radios for some time, and then I move them on again because I just don't have enough space otherwise. So that's the story, Bruno. DK0 RUSM0 JCF.
Okay, this is DK0 RUS. Well, we use a similar microphone. We use the MC60. But my question was regarding the first picture. When I scroll from above, on the QRZ.com page, and there comes the first picture. There's some aluminium object just a little above the microphone, and we were just discussing what this is. This seems an object which is mounted on a wooden plate. So, and it looks like a cylindric head of a motorcycle, for example. So maybe you can tell us what this is, if it has something to do with amateur radio.
Okay, yeah, now I understand. Apologies, I misheard the question that you was asking. I always assume it's always going to be radio. No, you're quite right. It is a cylinder and cylinder head, but from a chainsaw. I used to race motorcycles and was always very, very big on motorcycles. And until recently, I was racing motorcycles. But anything that involved an engine, if somebody was throwing it away, I would immediately take it from the scrap, from the trash. I would then dismantle it and use it for something else. Now that one, as I say, it's a combination. It's all made in one, 2-stroke cylinder, and cylinder head for a chainsaw, and I mounted it on the wooden plaque, and I use it as a pen holder. So if you look very carefully, you can see in all of the inlet holes where the carburetor would go and the hole where the spark plug would go, you can see that's where I store my pens. That's actually in my attic. With my radios in the attic. I'm in the garage today, and yeah, the radio's in the attic. I keep losing my pens. They're always being lost in the attic. It's very dark up there apart from one light, so I made something to put my pens in. That's the story, Bruno. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. Well, I suppose that this is exactly the thing. I'm also working in the forest and using some chainsaws, and that make me remember of such something. Okay, now by the way, you can also watch some photos of TS-830S, and especially you will see our new antenna. It's a 19-element logarithmic periodic antenna on our homepage, and we got this antenna about 1 year ago. It's really fine because it's working through all the amateur radio frequency from 7 megacycles down to or up to 30 megacycles. So we don't have any problem with tuning because the logarithmic periodic is really a broadband antenna for shortwave. So Mark, thank you very much for the information and for the nice QSO. Don't want to hold it too long because maybe the QSC situation will get worse. Thank you very much for the nice contact, and I wish you a very nice evening. And 73, hope to see you again soon. This is Delta Kilo Zero, Radio Uniform Sierra.
A station calling CQ10m. This frequency is in use, sir. This frequency is in use and has been in use for 15 or 20 minutes. Please can you QSY? Thank you. Yeah, Bruno, DK0RUSM0JCF. Yeah, sporadic E's like that. People appear from everywhere, and because, you know, the contacts can be short-lived, people don't always hear you, but I just needed to inform someone of that. But I won't be holding it long anyway. I need to fit my neighbour's car battery. A young lady neighbour, she had problems, couldn't start the car today, so my wife took her and her dog to the vets, and I become the car mechanic. I'm a retired man now, so I was doing the car mechanic. I took the battery off, I've charged it up, it all looks good, and what I'll do is I'll go over very soon and put the battery back on for her. But that's my story anyway. And yeah, I did see the pictures of your log periodic, absolutely fantastic, and of course not something I could ever put up at my QTH, my home QTH, but yeah, it looks very, very impressive, very well made. Bruno, you and all your friends there at Roden Schwartz, can I wish you a very, very happy week. As I say, I'm retired, so every day in the sunshine is a holiday for me now, and we have beautiful weather over here the last few weeks. Beautiful sunshine, about 25 degrees. So I'm going to say goodbye to you now, and hopefully I'll work you on DL1 GGY at some point, but we'll see how that one goes. I'm always on 10 and 12 meters CQing. You'll always find me, especially with sporadic E, and of course 40 meters wouldn't be a problem either. Take care, good luck, and say alles gut und auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
Thank you so much. Dear Mark, Mike Zero, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, 73, and nice evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, old friend, and take care. QRZ, Mike Zero, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Delta 6 mobile.
Yeah, the Delta Hotel 6 mobile, please go ahead. This is M0 JCF.
This is a Delta Oscar 6 Japan Sugar America Stroke Mobile. Delta Oscar 6 Juliet Sierra Alpha Stroke Mobile.
Yeah, got you there. Delta Oscar 6, Juliet Sugar Alpha Mobile. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. My name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London. I'll give you a report on the next over. Please drive safely, but I will give you a report next over.
Roger, Roger. I heard you some minutes ago. I was talking with the other rep from Germany. I'm just driving between Frankfurt and Heidelberg, and it's slow driving now. Slow driving. There's a lot of traffic here. Thank you. Nice to you soon.
Yeah, no problem. I'll let you drive safely. Your signal just peaking 5 and 2 to me. You're just peaking 5 and 2. I wish you very best 73. Safe driving. Alice Good and 73, my friend. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you for getting me 73. Bye-bye.
Car Alpha 3, Alpha Radio. Super.
Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Is it?
Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, I got Mike 0, Japan Charlie Foxtrot, Mark. I believe 20 kilometers south from East London. Nice to meet you again on 10 meters, Mark. We spoke a couple of days before, so hope you're okay there. And, well, you can be 5 by 3 to 5 by 9. We plan to get to the west, but good copy here in on the Barcelona. I'm curious if a good 5 and 9 here today. Name's Joe, Japan Oceaneco, Mark, Roger.
Yeah, very good afternoon to you, Joe, and nice to meet you again on this short skip sporadic E session. But yeah, you're about 5 and 5 to me today, with QSB down to 5 and 1. And hearing you talking beforehand, you were approaching 5 and 9, so a massive QSB swing. But yeah, I'm using a TS-830S today. I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, so I'm not pointing in any direction, and I am pointing every direction, and just 100 watts. So that's the story, Joe. Back to you.
Oh, fun business, Mark. Let me tune a little bit the antenna to use direction probably. We'll hear each other much better for sure. Anyway, you probably vertical antenna is working quite well, so yeah, you're right. Some QSB thing up and down, but nice should escape propagation, nice sporadic here. Today here on 10, and that's also on 6 meters. 6 meters conditions wide open. So, well, now I'm beaming a little bit to your direction, so probably signal coming up, right?
Yeah, I could see that swing coming up, Joe. You know, 5 and 9 plus 10, absolutely no problem. And if you were directly on my bearing, I'm sure you'd be plus 20. But absolutely no problem hearing you. I mean, readability is excellent. But I'll give you some whiskey X-ray before I dive off and let you carry on DXing, Joe. We've got beautiful Spanish weather today. We've had it all week. We've got about 25 degrees. We've got blue skies, and it hasn't rained for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and not in any significant amount in the southeast. So everything's dusty, everything's dry, and it's just like Spain. So it's fantastic for us. But that's the story. EA3AR M0 JCF.
Okay, my from business, Mike 0, Japan Charlie Foxtrot. I call Alpha 3, Alpha Radio. Thanks for the information, Mark. It coming up to 5/9 plus 10, 15 dB or what is fine. With the QSV up and up, it's of course a big difference with my antenna now to the north. Here using 5 elements full size from up to beam, 125 meters in the air, running approximately around KW here right now, Mark. Okay, yeah, well, so thanks. Well, yeah, I know it's a good weather there, 25, my goodness, it's quite good temperature, so for sure it looks like a Mediterranean cruise today there. Here today, unfortunately, we have a very long rainy season for the last couple of 3 weeks, every day raining.
Today it's stormy here, but not raining yet here. But I can hear some noise for the QRNC, but it's not raining here. But we have storms close to this place, so that's why I can hear some noise right now here on 10 meters. But temperature, not like yours, but around 17 to 18 degrees today here. Right away, I'm located around the mountains here, around 85 kilometers north from Barcelona area. So this is a location around 540 meters above sea level. Also, that's all story here, Mark. So yeah, nice Australia keys. So that's been a pleasure to hear your voice again here on 10 meters. So stay well and have a great evening there into Southeast London. Greetings from Barcelona area, Mark. Mike 0, Japan, Charlie, Foxtrot, EA3 Alpha Radio.
Yeah, EA3AR, M0, JCF returning for the final. Absolutely stonking signal, Joe. I'll be sending you a bill for €2,000 for new windows and a new roof on my house. Hi. But I see, just checking my logbook as well, I see we worked 2021, 2023, and now 2025. So that means our next contact will be in 2027, I'm sure. You take care, have a fantastic week, enjoy your radio, and good luck, old friend. And I say gracias, mi amigo, and hasta la vista.
Chief business, so lovely. So, well, we're waiting for you into 2027. Don't forget that, my Roger.
Yeah, Roger, and take care. 73, good luck, old friend.
73, Mike, have a good one, sir.
Echo Alpha number 3, Kilo Tango.
Okay, anybody else?
Okay, I heard the Oscar Echo, but you were very, very low to me. A little bit difficult, but I'll try to get you in the logbook today, no problem. The name this side is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. So I think there was an Oscar Echo station trying. Please go ahead, sir. Okay, I'm one letter missing. I've got Oscar Echo 1 and then a separation with Alpha Charlie. So I wasn't too sure on that, and I was just about to check on QRZ and I thought it was Juliet. So at the moment you're about a 3 and 1. You're just a 3 and 1 to me, but I am very, very happy to get you in the logbook today. I just need to confirm the call sign. I don't think it'll be a long QSO because the sporadic EQSB is very fast today and very deep, and you are marginal at best. So just give me that the missing letter, Oscar Echo 1 interrogation Alpha Charlie is what I have. Back to you, sir.
I repeat the call sign again. It's Oscar Echo 1, November, Alpha Charlie, Nancy, Alpha Charlie, November, Alpha Charlie, QSL.
Got you that time. Oscar Echo 1, Nancy Alpha Charlie. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Well, you're in the logbook, but as a 5 and 1 today, just a 5 and 1. I'm using an old Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra. I'm using a 100 watts or just under 100 watts from the radio, and the antenna is just a 5/8 wave vertical, so a very simple antenna. But very pleased to get Austria in the logbook on 10 meter sporadic E today. So just to confirm, you are Oscar Echo 1, November Alpha Charlie. All no problem. 5 and 1 at this time. Back to you, sir.
The call sign correct, the QTH is Vienna, and you are 5 and 5. 5 with me. QSL?
Yeah, I got you there in I believe you said Vienna, and I had a 5 and a 5, so absolutely no problems. I don't think we can hold it too long, Carlos. It's very, very difficult to hear all of the conversation, so I don't think we're going to improve upon the 5 and 1. But when you come up, when the readability comes up, it's a very good audio, all things considered, with sporadic E. I won't hold it with you today, and hopefully we'll put the world right next time we have a QSO. You'll always find me on 10 and 12 meters, so during sporadic E season should be easy to find me. And likewise 40 meters, I'm quite often on 40 meters, and I'm sure I could work you on that band as I do most of Europe. So can I wish you and your family and friends a big 73. Take care, good luck, and thank you again, old friend. Oscar Echo 1 and Nancy Alpha Charlie, this is M0JCF.
QSL, Mark, QSL. I copy you very well here in Vienna. I have only a mobile antenna and not very high, so I have very, very small working conditions on this side. Mark, many thanks for the QSO 73s. Hope to copy you again. Mike 0, Julia Charlie Fox from Oscar Echo 1, November Alpha Charlie. Bye-bye.
No problem, Carlos. And correction on the report, you lifted to 5 and 6. You lifted to 5 and 6, and then the needle started dropping as you signed off. So new report for you, old friend, on that small antenna. 5 and 6. Absolutely fantastic. Wunderbar. And Alice Good. Bye-bye. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England.
Delta Alpha 6, Kilo Lima.
Yeah, Delta Alpha 6, Kilo Lima. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. I'll give you a report and I'll give you some technical details on the next over, but your readability was very good at this time. Back to you, sir.
Nice to meet you, Mark. You're actually my first contact on 10 meters. I got my license last week, and the 10-meter band was crazy the last days. So, yes, you're 5 by 7 with me. I'm about west of Munich in Bavaria. Back to you.
Absolutely fantastic. Wunderbar, Killian. Very, very good. I'm so pleased to be your third contact. I think you said on 10 meters. Well, sporadic E is like that. If you catch sporadic E, you'll have many, many contacts on 10 meters. And for the last few years and for the next few years, 10 meters has been fantastic for DX. So you've got your license at a fantastic time for amateur radio on the higher band. But yeah, you're peaking 5 and 5 to 5 and 6 to me, Killian. As I say, a very, very good audio. And you may or may not be pleased to know I'm videoing this particular QSO. I video all my QSOs, but I put it on my YouTube channel later. It'll be M0JCF Ham Radio is the channel, and with your permission I'll put this QSO up probably as a separate one rather than in the list, and you can see how you sound in England on my 45-year-old Kenwood Tango Sierra 830 Sierra. I'm running 100 watts transmit power, Killian, and I'm using just a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. So a very simple antenna. That's the story, old friend. Back to you, DA6KL M0JCF.
M0JCF, I have to check that out. Thank you. I already made a contact to Great Britain with Kel from DX Commander on 80 meters the other day. He was streaming, so I could hear myself. I'm using a FT710 with 100 watts and an inverted L wire antenna with about 21.6 meters and a 9-to-1 transformer. Back to you. Your signal is fading between 5.5 and 5.9.
Yeah, thanks. DA6KLM0JCF. Your signal going from 5 and 6 down to 5 and 1. And yeah, the inverted L working remarkably well. I also have an inverted U-shaped 27 meter wire antenna with a 9 to 1, and it does not work for me at all on 10 or 12 meters. Absolutely terrible. 15 meters down, and especially 40 meters, it works fantastic. But 10 and 12, I can't get that wire antenna to work. So it's absolutely great that you're experimenting with antennas and you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, I've heard of the man that you speak of. I've never spoken to Cal from DX Commander, and I am aware that he does have a YouTube channel as well. So all is good. Okay, there. Look, I'll let you carry on. I'm sure there's many more you want to work. I've worked quite a lot of countries on 10 meters today on sporadic E. Germany, Lichtenstein, Switzerland, Italy and Spain. So there are plenty of countries for you to contact as well as the UK today. So can I wish you and your friends and your family a very best 73. I say take care. Alles gut, mein Freund, and auf Wiedersehen. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you and take care. 73. Kilo Lima.
You're more than welcome. The FT710 sounding good. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQ10. Yeah, Delta Golf 3 Alpha Papa. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast of the city of London. I'll give you a report on the next over, but you were very loud audio, and I think that the signal was probably quite good as well. I'm sure I saw the needle moving quite high. I'll give you the report and some technical details on the next over. Delta Golf 3 Alpha Papa, this is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Okay, Mark, 100% copy. This is Delta Golf 3 Alpha Papa. Yeah, we have nice E conditions this afternoon. It's not this often that I have England here on 10 meters. Pretty good. You're really strong. Sometimes up to 20 over 9. 20 over 9. Sometimes it goes down a little bit. But pretty nice signal here in South Germany. I'm located 60 kilometers south of the city of Nuremberg in a small town called Weissenburg. And by the way, the name here is Andy, Alpha November Delta Yankee. Mike, back to you.
Yeah, very good, Andy. DG3APM0JCF returning. Yeah, you've got a very strong signal. I did suspect I saw the needle move up to the top. You're only peaking 5 and 9 to me, Andy, and with QSB, you're dropping down to about 5 and 7, 5 and 6. It's not a big QSB swing. Sporadic E, 10 meters today has been quite wild and all in one direction for me. I'm using an old Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra, an old hybrid, 45 years old. The microphone is the Mike Charlie 50 by Kenwood. Antenna is just a 5/8 wave vertical antenna and running just under the 100 watts from the back of the radio. So that's the story, Andy. A fantastic day here. It's been a beautiful weather, blue skies, about 25 degrees centigrade, and my wife and I were out in the countryside today for a picnic lunch. I came home and doing some radio and discovered that 10 meters was open for short skip to southern Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Lichtenstein, northern Italy and northern Spain. So it looks like a good time for sporadic E over southern Europe. That's what it seems to be to me anyway, Andy. DG3APM0JCF.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. 100% copy. Yeah, it's also pretty nice weather here in Germany. I was also out here walking around a little bit with a good girlfriend of mine. Pretty nice. Now we have 26 degrees now. Here, 26 degrees this evening here. Hopefully some will coming now. What were the working conditions here? I'm using a Kenwood TS-830. the amplifier behind, but only 200 watts in the moment. I guess it's much enough for a short skip. I can do a little bit more when it's needed, but I don't think so. And the microphone is from Rode. It's a pod mic from Rode, what I'm using here. Mike, back to you.
Ah, the microphone. Yeah, I was going to comment. You said it's from Rode, and yeah, it's a very, very booming microphone. Lots of bass on it. It sounds really good. I suspect a very expensive microphone if it's a Rode, but no, I'm just using the MC50, the Kenwood Mike Charlie 50, and it seems to work well enough for me. Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Your signal, just for out of interest, you were peaking 5 and 9, and believe it or not, in 1 over, your signal dropped from 5 and 9 to 5 and 1, with that microphone still booming across, and then you came back up to about 5 and 7 again. So amazing conditions today. I won't hold it today, Andy, only because it's sporadic-y, and the you know, it tends to get very crowded on 10 meters with everyone trying to grab all of the contacts. So I'll put out a few more contacts, then I'm going to go and make dinner for my good lady wife this evening. We're having sea bass. We're having a nice bit of fish tonight, and I need me to cook it, because if my wife cooks it, I'll end up with, I don't know, it will be something very chewy. No, I'm only joking. My wife is a fantastic cook, but I'm cooking sea bass tonight, and she sort of reminded me just a few moments ago that the time was getting on. So there you go. That's my excuse. Well, it's been great speaking to you, and I'll say 73 for now, and Alice Good, mein Freund, and oh look, I just messed up all of my German. The only German I know. Alice Good, mein Freund, and Auf Wiedersehen, 73.
Okay, no problem, Mike. Yes, you go down a little bit between this is over to almost nothing, but I got the most. You have to make the fish. Okay, have a nice cooking this evening for your wife and yourself, and have a nice meal there. And all the best to you, and have some more nice contacts here to South Europe with this sporadic conditions today. And Mark, 73, bye-bye.
Yeah, 73, and take care, and apologies for messing up your fine language with my stumbling over the German words. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Okay, I got the Hotel Bravo 9, Sierra interrogation India. Apologies, old friend, I missed out that middle letter of your suffix, but my name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometers southeast of the city of London. You are nice and strong. I will give you a report on the next over and some technical details. So Hotel Bravo 9, Sierra interrogation India. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Fox.
Good afternoon, Mark. Nice to meet you for the first time. My call is Hotel Bravo 9, Sierra Hotel India, Sugar, Honolulu, Italy. We are picking up to 5-9, but TQSB at the moment, Mark.
Yeah, I quite agree with the QSB. Thank you for the 5 and 9 with QSB. You're 5 and 5 also with QSB. Your signal bouncing backwards. And yeah, of course, I've got the call sign now. It was just that one letter that I missed. And it's HB9SHI. And Daniel, very nice to meet you today. I've had a few contacts out of Switzerland today. Just been telling someone, been a good group of countries of Switzerland, Lichtenstein, northern Italy, Austria, southern Germany, and northern Spain. Very interesting that I haven't heard any French stations yet, so the grouping has definitely been in your direction. But yeah, 5 and 5 was the peak on that last over, and I'm using today an old Trio Tango Sierra 830 Sierra. I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, and the power output from this radio today, about 100 watts, maybe just under 100 watts, but it won't make any difference. So that's the story, Daniel. Hotel Bravo 9, Sierra Hotel India, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox.
Thank you very much, Mark, for 5 and 5. That's not too bad. But peaks of 5.9, and then the signal is dropping down to 5.3. But it's readable. That is the most important thing. Congratulations for your equipment. It was great. I'm using an Icon 300. And my antenna is only an 8-foot wire, and it's 5 meter on ground. Here in Switzerland everything is a little bit smaller, so I do not have space for a bigger antenna. But I'm really happy that it works. And you are right, conditions are not too bad on 10 meters today. Over.
Yeah, the antenna's working well enough for you today, sir. Yeah, you're peaking 5 and 5, 5 and 6, and then on that last over, the needle was resting on its stop, and you were still readability 5. There was absolutely no problem to hear you. Yeah, I like my old radios. I think the old is best for me. I also have an IC 7300 like yours, but I don't use it too often. I only really use it if there's a big noise, big QR Mexico, QR Nancy, and I find that the IC 7300 works very, very well to combat the noise. But you know, this old transceiver, it's 45 years old, and it's been very well looked after by the owner before me. I think I'm the second owner, and he looked after it very well from brand new, and so consequently it's got very good filters in it, etc. And I do have a few TS-830Ss, and this is by far one of the best I've ever owned. It performs really well. It combats QR Mexico, no problem, and you know, apart from extreme cases. So that's the story. It's all working well coming in from Switzerland today, but sporadic E is just that. It's sporadic. 1 minute the signal's there, the next minute it's gone. So I don't like to hold these QSOs for too long in case I lose you completely. So can I wish you and your family very best 73. Say thank you for contacting me today. Always a pleasure. And please look out for me again on 10 and 12 meters during sporadic E. Otherwise, maybe 40 meters is where you'll find me for European contacts. So can I wish you a very good evening, and take care, and thank you again. Back to you for a final. HB9SHI M0 JCF.
Congratulations, Mark, for your very, very old equipment. That's amazing. It works quite good, and also your audio is bright. The readability is really good. But one question, Mark. If this device is 45 years old, have you to change the capacitor over?
I don't believe anything's been changed in this radio. I think the person that bought it was a ham from the 1960s, and he bought it brand new, and I believe he's had all of the very good filters fitted and then obviously because of its age it was passed on, and no, I believe everything original, like the tubes and everything, are original at this time. I think that's what you asked. There was QSB, but I believe that's what you asked. Back to you.
Thank you. That's really amazing. Congratulations. Sounds to me like quality is really, really great of your equipment. Mark, it was a pleasure. I look forward to meet on 12 or we will see. We can't change anyway. Enjoy your evening, Mark, and thank you very much for the nice contact.
Absolutely fantastic, Daniel, and always a pleasure. Please do come and say hello again in the future. I've always got time for our European cousins. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. Okay, I heard somebody say Mark QSL, but you were just a 3 and 1, maybe a 2 and 1. I only heard Mark QSL. Please give me your call sign again and I'll try to get you in the logbook today. But you were very, very weak, old friend. You were very, very weak. Back to you. Okay, I know you're a Delta Oscar 5. That's all I heard, old friend. That's all I heard. You were just a 2 and 1, just a 2 and 1 to a 3 and 1. I heard Delta Oscar 5, and that's all I could hear of that over. Back to you, sir. Okay, nothing is heard, sir. Nothing is heard. I hope that you finished your over. I only heard the Delta Oscar 5. Please try again soon. There is very fast, very deep QSB today on 10 meters sporadic E. I have worked many, many German stations. So hopefully if the QSB comes in our favor and brings your signal up, then we can get you in the logbook. But just not hearing you today on my 5/8 wave vertical antenna, but I do appreciate you trying, and I'll say 73 Auf Wiedersehen, good luck and goodbye. QRZ Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Okay, nothing is heard. CQ.